Hebrews chapter 6, verse 10. For God is not unjust to forget your work and labor of love, which you have shown toward his name, in that you have ministered to the saints and do minister. During the time Jesus spent in his ministry, he did a lot of miraculous and good works. He spent time eating with people who were considered outcasts within society. He did not back down when he was confronted with the religious leaders of the time who were questioning his every move and creating false stories just to keep the drama stirred up among society. The writer of Hebrews was reminding the readers of God's never-ending love. He wanted the people to know and understand that God appreciates good work and compassion being done and shown in his name. During this time of uncertainty, our society has changed a lot. There are people who take the guidelines very seriously. There are people who are very cautious and pay attention to the guidelines and do their best to stay within the guidelines. And then there are people who pay no attention to the guidelines and go on as if nothing is happening. No matter where you fall into society, society is more open to Bible classes and worship services online. I've been part of many conversations in which I've heard families say, I never thought my family members would be interested in church, but I see them joining services online and joining Bible classes online. We have the ability to minister to those around us in ways that 3 months ago would have fallen on deaf ears. The writer also wants us to know that God is just and willing to remember the good works and love that we extend in his name. While we may feel like we are spinning our wheels and getting no traction, the fact is we have people watching and listening to what we have to say about God's word. This is the opportunity that we have all been praying for. Now it is the time for us to seize the opportunity. John chapter 7, verses 1 through 9, we read that the brothers of Jesus at this point in his life did not believe that Jesus was who he said he was. We do not know exactly when this happened, but we do know that James, one of Jesus' brothers, came to believe that Jesus was the Son of God and wrote about faith and the importance of faith being accompanied by works. James chapter 1, verse 18. But someone will say, you have faith, and I have works. Show me your faith without your works, and I will show you my faith by my works. Our ability to demonstrate to others the faith we have by caring for others, by providing for their needs without expectation of anything in return, has been enhanced by this virus. Jesus says the same thing in Luke chapter 6, verse 34. It is our responsibility to love our enemies and do good to those who cannot repay us. In turn, we will gain the characteristic of being merciful to everyone we come in contact, not just the people that have the same interests as us. I want to challenge us this week to do good work. Good work in our jobs, good work in our homes, but most importantly, do good work for the Lord.